By having an open mind here, we figure out the truth for ourselves. If something is beautiful to us, then it's real. If it's not, then it's not, but we're the ones who decide. We don't just listen to what we're told something is beautiful. We decide. Excellence. This is the 28th degree, so we're always talking about excellence on the 28th degree. Nail it or go home. Hello, welcome back. We are continuing diving through astrology 2 degrees at a time. We're taking a look at insights, symbols, truth, the psychology of astrology. Today we're on Aquarius Leo 28. Thank you so very much for being here. Without further ado, let's get into Leo 28. Many little birds chirping on the limb of a large tree. Men doing gymnastics. A diamond thought to be fake turns out to be real. Young horses joyfully galloping across the land. The stone here is blue opal, and both stones will be in the description if you'd like to take a closer look. Blue opal gives us peacefulness, freedom. It aids our communication, boosts our creativity, brings good fortune, helps us from making wrong financial decisions that may be harmful to us. It aids boosting harmony in relationships. It boosts immunity. It gives us patience, helps us find like-minded people. It aids in speaking our truth with confidence. So here we're looking at unlimited potential. The many little birds chirping on a tree. So opening up of our spirituality, opening up our consciousness, and we realize there are so many options. Where to begin? And it can give us a sense of overwhelm. There could be that monkey mind chatter where you're doing a little of this, we're doing a little of that, and we're not really accomplishing anything. So one of the guidances here is to choose something. Choose one thing, dive into it, and it's easier to achieve mastery in that way. A big implication here is to use both physical activity and mental ingenuity to have a sense of wholeness. By working out, the men doing gymnastics, they're working together, they're egging each other on, pushing each other to be better, but they're also building their bodies. They're stronger. They're using the physical energy that needs to be used here, and it helps balance out the mental aspects of life. So a balancing of male and female energy here. The diamond that is fake turns out to be real. Simple message here is give up false assumptions if we want to figure out the truth of anything. To be open-minded enough that we can let the truth come to us, and we'll know it when we see it. We know it when we feel it. So it's combining mental acuity with emotional acuity, and then we know what is real and what is not. Life is how we perceive it. So if we perceive it to be beautiful, it is. If we take care when we cook dinner, we turn the music on, we light the candles, it's more enjoyable than if we grab something from a quickie store and we eat it on the way home. We have heartburn, we're watching the news, it's upsetting us. It's a completely different, it's doing the same thing, but it's a completely different feeling. It's a completely different outcome. It's functional or an experience. A person with this degree that is strong in their chart is a catalyst. They help others wake up, see things in a different way, experience life in a different way. Possibly subtly, but a catalyst. Someone who's into physical activity, excellence. This is the 28th degree, so we're always talking about excellence on the 28th degree. Nail it or go home. And we're looking at youthful energy, and that can be naive, the young horses and the young birds chirping. So it's exuberance, it's youthfulness, it's a lot of energy. There's a lot of beauty in structure here. By focusing on one thing, we find peace. and abundance through focusing on one thing. For instance, I love to do art, and it's been calling me again. Last night I did some sketching, but I'm not finished with this series of videos. So until I am, this is my focus. When I'm done with that, I'm open to what's next. But I'm deriving a lot of pleasure from doing this, and I'm learning a lot. I'm opening up in different ways, and I'm making connections with a lot of beautiful people. Hello, hello. By doing this, it's feeding my soul on a lot of levels. So by limiting myself, when I am a very creative person, I have lots of ideas, is sometimes a struggle for me, but I've learned that there is beauty in structure. Let's take a look at Aquarius 28. A tree felled and sawed to ensure a supply of wood for the winter. Wanderers finding a place they decide to make their home. A botanist reading the rings in a cross-section of an extremely old tree. The entrance to a vast complex of caves beneath a mountain range. A tapestry loom, on it an unfinished tapestry. The stone here is Buddstone. It is sometimes called a stone of endurance. It instills peace and stamina, tames unpleasant characteristics, gives us a sense of well-being while dealing with adversity, stimulates the chakras, counteracts dizziness, headaches, and migraines, increases blood flow, the flow of energy throughout the entire body. So again, we are talking about the whole enchilada here. This is using the mental ingenuity and physical strength to prepare for the winter, to plan ahead, see what needs to be done, and plan ahead. Knowing that life is an open book. We can either scale the mountains or go under the mountains and check out the caves. It's up to us to decide. We can go for high endurance, like a mountain climber, or jump in a canoe and just gently paddle down river and just take it easy. The choices are endless, and we're the ones who can choose. Open. So an openness of possibilities. There is a bit of a yin-yang here on this axis, because one of the messages here is that systems and rules can be stifling. And so there's always more than one way. Even when you're put into a system of rules, somebody with this degree is incredibly intelligent and will find many ways to maneuver within that system. So it's openness to possibilities, even when it feels like there may not be one there. This is somebody who questions the validity and purpose of all goals. What am I missing? What's underneath it all? By focusing on what's missing in the picture, we find more. Somebody who looks for something that is not the obvious and draws that out to balance. Here it's also embracing a Zen quality of living. If you're going to chop the wood, chop it in a ritual way. Be mindful when you're washing clothes. Be mindful when you're mending clothes. It's taking a slowed down approach to living. Relax. But at the same time, using your mind so that you have everything you need. Always have what you need. Imaginative, contradictory, interesting degree. So intelligence, foresight, effective use of natural resources. You use what you have, make it beautiful, make it useful for many years to come. And the botanist looking at the rings in a tree. This is somebody who can go deep inside the psyche of somebody else and see all the beauty that is there, the ancient wisdom that is there, and can pull it out, can interact with it and pull it out. And the tapestry that's unfinished on the loom. Depending on how the artist chooses to finish it, it could end in many different ways. So the possibilities are open, and that, no agenda is necessarily the right agenda. It's up to us to know what is right for ourselves. So that's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for being here. Give me a like if you're enjoying these. Leave a comment if these degrees are strong in your chart and you want to leave some insight for everybody. We would love to hear it. Subscribe for more, and take care till next time.